Hey Nick, wanna watch a comic book movie?
Yeah, sure, sounds like fun.
Hey Nick, wanna watch a comic book movie?
Awesome, let's check it out.
Hey Nick, wanna watch a comic book movie?
Didn't we just watch it
Wanna watch a
already?
comic book movie? Hey Nick, wanna watch a comic book movie?
Alright.
Hey Nick, wanna watch a comic book movie?
Dude, can you just
check
check
it
it
out.
out a notch?
Hey Nick, wanna watch a comic book movie?
A
Comic book
you
movie?
wanna watch a
comic book movie?
You just stop already?
Wanna watch a comic book movie? Wanna watch a comic book movie?
This movie is average. Like, really, this pains me so much to say this. This movie is quite possibly one of the most disappointing films I've seen all year. It's just average. Batman the Killing Joke. For the uninitiated, this is the latest DC animated straight-to-DVD movie, and it's an adaptation of the comic of the same name, which tried to give the Joker a definitive origin. Now, I have not read the graphic novel, I've only seen a bit of snippets from it, but even I can tell it's fantastic, whereas this... oh boy. Now, the story has a good idea behind it. The Joker, he's broken out of Arkham Asylum again, and he's setting everything up to show Batman how just one bad day can drive anyone to insanity by capturing Commissioner Gordon, crippling his daughter Barbara, and subjecting him to all sorts of psychological torture. Which is actually one little weak point of the movie, like, the actual torture sequence... what? It's just so underwhelming and restrained, and there's even a musical number that doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, okay, they got Mark Hamill to voice the Joker. If you haven't heard Mark Hamill's Joker, trust me, you are missing out, but he really did not bring his A game to that song number, even though it wasn't really necessary. In America, this got a hard R rating, which is an MA15 rating here in Australia, and I have to ask, how the hell did this get a restrictive classification? Because I just don't get it. The violence in this is perfect for an M rating. Okay, sure, there is some sexualization to some of the violence in one scene, and we see some blood, but that's it. Like, for a movie that's MA15+, the most violent thing in it is just some blood splatter. I want to say that's the most disappointing part of the movie, but there's more! The animation, for instance. Okay, for the most part it is good, but there are some moments where, like the movie as a whole, it's just average and it just looks kind of choppy. And there are some scenes that just don't make any sense, like when Batman and Batgirl, aka Barbara Gordon, have a kinda spur-of-the-moment romantic scene. It just feels kinda forced and weak, but to give some credit to the story, I do like how they introduce the idea of Batgirl going too far, with her facing her own version of the Joker, which compels Batman to seek the Joker out to find out whether or not they're just doomed to an endless cycle of constantly fighting each other. What I don't like, though, is the sense that they just cut a ton of stuff out. Again, I haven't read the graphic novel that this is based on, but the movie just can't help but feel like they cut a bunch of stuff out like in Suicide Squad, something that isn't helped by the runtime. I mean, this only goes for 69 minutes, and it just feels like it's trying to cram everything that's still there into one cohesive package. And while it does succeed in telling everything clearly, it just feels like there is so much more to the story that was left out. Trust me, okay, I'm a fan of Batman the Animated Series, and I really want to be able to recommend this, especially since the creator of that cartoon, Bruce Timm himself, was involved with it. But sadly, I can't recommend Batman the Killing Joke. I can only really recommend it if you're curious and if you haven't read the graphic novel, but even then, you're better off just checking out the graphic novel, or better yet, check out something like Batman Assault on Arkham, or even Justice League, Gods and Monsters. Other DC animated movies that are actually really good, if not great. Check those out. Feel free to give Batman the Killing Joke a skip.
Hey, sorry this video took so long. I've just been inundated with stuff that I've had to get done, and it just kept piling up and piling up. But anyway, here's my review of Batman the Killing Joke. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And coming up next, I'm eventually going to have a review of Sausage Party out. Hopefully, hey, sorry this video took so long. I've just been inundated.